Hey y'all, this is Anya DecoToes. Welcome back. So before I get into what this video will be about, I just want to say, okay, I woke up this morning on the day that I planned to film 2 videos. And as soon as I opened my eyes, I knew something didn't feel right. So I go into my bathroom, I look in the mirror, and my eyelids are swollen like crazy, especially this left eye. It was ridiculous. So I was worried if I didn't film anything today, I wouldn't have a video to put up on Friday. And I was freaking out just a little bit. So I made some, I believe it's sage tea, and so I put the tea bag in the water and I put that on my eye, and I sat like that for like 2 hours, hoping that the swelling will go down enough to where it's going to be possible for me to film these videos for you today. So if my eyes look at all off, or if they look red, just know that that is why. Also, as you can see, my neck, I have no idea if it's like an allergic reaction to something or what happened, but I honestly didn't even want to put any makeup to cover the redness on my neck because I just don't want to make it any worse. I wanted to rest and breathe, and hopefully it's going to disappear very, very soon. So today's video is going to be my colorful video number 2 for this week. And what is this video going to be about? The Natasha Denona Circo Loco palettes. You guys, I was sitting outside one beautiful day. The sun was shining. It was really hot, and I think I'm just gonna blame it on that because I went ahead and ordered this baby. Call me crazy. Yep, I certainly thought I was, because I've seen this and I was like, no, I'm not going to buy this. I actually, before I ordered this, I ordered the ColourPop's Coming in Hot collection, which was my previous video. If you haven't seen that yet, I will link it down below. But that was another colorful palette, and so is this one, except this one was a lot more expensive. But spoiler alert, I think it's worth every penny. So in this video, I will show you how I created this look, which was a look that I came up with. But I also want to create 2 looks with a color combination, I guess, recommended by Natasha Denona. I have not personally found any of this information online. I've looked on her website and Instagram and I haven't found it. But people on YouTube have been saying that each row and each column and each quad and diagonally, you can kind of create looks this way if you don't know what to do with the colors. So I do want to do that also. So in this video you will see a total of 3 looks, and let's get right into the first one. Here is the outer packaging of the Natasha Denona Circoloco palette. And on the back you have the ingredients of each of the shades and also tips of how to apply them. Okay, this palette is stunning. I absolutely love the design on it. It of course feels very, very luxurious, at least I think so. And the back is just a solid shade with the holes to pop the shades out. Now let's take a look inside. Here it is. I do want to point out that this mirror here is absolutely like, wow. It's stunning. It's big and it's just so clear and so beautiful. I never use the mirrors that come in the palettes, but I do love this one, I must say. And here is the close-up of the palette. I absolutely love these shades. I cannot wait to swatch them for you guys. And here are the swatches. I've made the swatches small so that you can see all of them on the top of my foot all at once. And every time I dip my toe into these, look how amazingly shiny this one is. Wow, this one is snow cone and it is so reflective. Anyways, I was gonna say that every time I dipped my toe into these, it felt like I was touching like velvety soft butter. I mean, there's just no describing it. This shade right here has to be one of my favorites. And I hope you can see how reflective this one is also. But there is just no other shades, in my opinion, like the ones that Natasha Denona makes. Okay? Let's just say that. They swatched beautifully. Beautifully. All of them. I mean, the shades are amazing. The formula is absolutely amazing. I absolutely cannot wait to use these on my eyes. To begin this look, we're going to go in with Phantomime. And using a small fluffy brush, I'm going to blend that into the crease and upwards towards the eyebrows. And now with the same brush, I'm going into Magic and putting that in the outer corner. And now with the shade Act, with my sponge applicator, I'm going to put that in the middle of my lid. And I am actually putting that over the deep purple on the outer corner, so pretty much till the end. And now going in with Snow Cone, again with the sponge applicator, and into the inner part of the lid. This has got to be one of my favorite shades in the whole palette so far. I'm now going to take the shade Joker, and I'm going to use my tiny brush to put that on the outer half of my lower lid. And back into Snow Cone on the inner part of the lower lid. And the last shade in this look is Aerialist, and I'm going to put that in the inner corner. And that is just another beautiful shade. Now I'm going to finish my eye and I'll show you the finished look. And here is the finished first look using the Natasha Denona CIRCOLOCO palette. I can tell you right now that as my first impression, this palette is amazing. For anybody who loves color, I definitely think that they would love this palette. And now let's just jump right into the two other looks. Okay, so it is the next day. My eyes are still a little bit swollen, but I'm just going to roll with it. I've finished the rest of my makeup, and now we're going to get to the eyes. And I decided to actually jump around on this palette because there's some shades that I really want to use, and there's certain looks that I really want to make. So I will be making two looks right now, one on each eye, and let's get right to it. This time I'm going to start off with Cotton Candy, and I'm going to blend this into the crease and upwards. As you can see, this shade is very delicate. I did try to build it up, and although I can see it on the eye, it's very light. And now I'm going to go in with Joker, and I'm going to put that on the outer corner. I've switched to a flat brush because I really want to pack this color in. And now I'm just going to use the previous brush to blend it up. And now I'm going to take Razzle Dazzle, and on my sponge applicator, I'm going to put that in the middle of the shade. I do want to see if it's going to be a lot more intense using my toe, so I'm going to try and see how that looks. I think it does look a lot better, actually. And now I just want to deepen up that outer corner back with the shade Joker. Now I'm going to take this shade Aerialist, and I know I've used that shade in the first look, but that was just in the inner corner, and I really want to see what this shade looks like on more of a lid. So we're going to pop this in inner part of the lid. And again, I'm going to go in with the same shade on my toe just to see if that makes a difference. And it has definitely made a difference. So using these shimmer shades with your finger or your toe is really the best way to go. I have decided that I want the lower lid to be purple, so I'm going to go in with Magic first, and I'm going to use that in the outer corner. And now I'm going to go with Aerialist, and I'm going to use a flat liner brush, and I'm going to put that in the inner part of the lower lid and also in the inner corner. And that is going to complete this eye. Now we're going to move on to the second one, and then at the end I will put mascara and all that on and show you the finished look. And I'm going to start off with Firework. Now I'm going to use Acrobat, and I really want to put that in the outer corner. And now with the shade Flip, and on my toe first, we're going to pop it in the middle of the lid. So I sort of layered it twice, and let me tell you, the second time I put it on, it like popped. And now I'm going to take Canon, and I'm going to try to apply it with the sponge applicator. It's always harder to get these shades in the inner part because well, my toe is a little bit too fat to reach in there. And now I'm going to take Grin, and using the sponge applicator I'm going to put that in the inner corner. So I really want to use the shade Electric. So I'm taking that on my flat liner brush, and I'm gonna put that on the outer corner on the bottom lid. And I'm going to finish it off with Spiral. And can you believe that this is the last shade in the palette? I have used all of the shades in the palette, which is super exciting because that was kind of my goal. Okay, so now I'm going to tight line, put mascara on, and I will be right back. Here is the finished look. I really like the way both of these, or all three of these, turned out, and let me know which one was your favorite. And I most certainly hope that you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified every time I upload on Tuesdays and Fridays. And I will see you again.